Councilmember James, or Mayor Pro Tem.
I concur with everything my friend Chris is saying here. I would like to ask a question, and it's a pointed question, and I should have asked this before. And that is to Mr. Duncan's point. This bridge was supposed to last well into this century, and it is not. And this is probably a question for Mr. Gomez. Was there a lack of maintenance? Should that bridge been on some sort of maintenance schedule? And so are we dealing with some slope failure here as well?
Yes, thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I had the same question my first week here at the city when this issue came up. And I was informed that there was no routine maintenance plan in place. There should have been, but there wasn't. And therefore, of course, anything going forward should and will include a very proactive, aggressive maintenance plan, particularly given the location of the bridge. It just takes a beating from the sea air, and that'll play into the recommendations that staff will bring back to you about any future materials for any potential replacement of the bridge. I'm sorry, Mayor Pro Tem, your second question was?
Slope failure.
Slope failure. We are obviously keeping a very close eye on that. So as part of the next phase of the bridge consideration, I will make sure that we are incorporating the appropriate discussions with both our legal staff, and we will need to bring in a geologist, a geotechnical firm, to ensure that the asset of the bridge is protected from the current slope condition that exists there.
Thank you.
Yes, Councilmember Noblock.
Yeah, again, appreciate colleagues bringing this matter up. I would have as well, but since it was already brought up, I was a little surprised when I got this memo. I thought, geez, we've got some emergency repairs to be doing. And when I went to the site, looked at it the same day, I saw the crew actually working. When I inquired, they said they'd been on the job 2 weeks and they were just about done. And I was concerned about the timing. I've expressed this with our city manager, that when we have a report that our bridge, which handles hundreds, perhaps thousands of people a day, subject to immediate collapse, sudden collapse without warning, and the council, at least I didn't know about it, maybe some of my colleagues did, I had no idea. And also, a month or two ago, we analyzed this issue and said we want to look at alternatives for the bridge. This repair job alone is 10% of the cost of a new bridge. So we could have closed the bridge, saved the money, and done the analysis. I mean, it would have been inconvenient for people, but it would have been a safety precaution that was reasonable and made sense. We could have transferred that 10% into actual capital improvement. Regarding the issue overall, I think to go forward on any kind of a bridge analysis without handling the geotechnical issues, that hill is moving. When we discussed this matter a few months ago, I went down there and looked. The main posts that are separated were off by about 1 inch. They're now off by about 4 inches with a major bow in the rail. That mountain is moving, and it's moving quickly. And I think the first priority ought to be the geotechnical work to find out what can be done to stabilize that slope. I understand, I'm not sure exactly, the city managers looked into it a little bit, and the slope's owned partly by the city to a degree and partly by the private owner up above. But we need to shore up that